it's a really important subject, and we are brainwashed by a billion-dollar advertising industry that will tell us that we're not enough, not young enough, we're not thin enough, we're whatever we are, we're not enough. And just to clarify, my idea for this film was really not about plastic surgery. Believe it or not, it's not about whether to have it or to not have it. What it's really about is the idea of what might happen if we saw the beauty, the actual beauty in our faces and in our lives at every stage. And I started thinking about it because I thought, why is a beautifully draped piece of silk any less beautiful than a piece of spandex? And why is an etched old oak tree any less beautiful than a birch tree? And why is it that we have been taught to go, oh my God, the wrinkle, oh, all right, but I'll love myself anyway. I hate it, but I'll love myself anyway. What if, just what if, we actually started to look through a different paradigm, and we actually started to see differently and see the lines as beautiful, and see the relaxation in someone's face and in their bodies as beautiful. And then has anybody here heard of Messages from Water, Emoto's? He's a Japanese scientist, and this is scientific. This is not me making this up. You can look it up on the internet. But he did this research where he took these huge vats of water from the same source. He put them in separate rooms, and he froze the water crystals. And at the point of freezing, he photographed the molecules of water, so you actually could see what the molecules of water look like. And then for, I think it was a week's time, he put messages on each of the vats, and he had people go in to separate rooms. And in one room, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, people were saying, I hate you, you make me sick, I could kill you, you're ugly, you're disgusting, to this one vat of water. In the other room, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, people went in and said, I love you, thank you, you're beautiful, thank you, I love you. And at the end of the 7 days, he refroze the water and he photographed it again. And you can see these images on the internet or in his book. The vat that had aversion and hatred sent to it, the crystals started to decompose and they were black around the edges, and they look awful. It looks like some kind of scum on top of something. The crystals that had love sent to it for 24/7 had turned into like Christmas ornaments. They were beautiful. And this was intention being sent to water. And here's what I think is interesting. We are 70% water. So what might happen if we started just to make a commitment to send love to ourselves and to see the lines and go, I love you. Oh, look, sagging, I love you. Oh, yeah, oh, I love you. I mean, the worst that can happen is we'd have a better day, right? So I'm thinking this is the what's the word I'm trying to find? The pathway that we chose was plastic surgery. But the message is really not about whether we choose to do it or whether we choose not to do it. It's really about what might happen if we started to love ourselves and if we started to love each other. And it's a universal message. In the Buddhist tradition, it says that loving kindness creates true beauty. And Jesus said the two greatest commandments are to love God and to love others as you love yourself, which is why I think there's a problem in the world. We are loving others the way we love ourselves, which is not at all. So I'm really excited about getting this film to as many people as possible with this message, and whatever way we could do that, that is really where my heart is. And you've all made a huge contribution. This isn't just about, ooh, let's make a movie. You've made a movie that has it's really sparked incredible debate already. The test audiences, big discussions. And I had a woman come to me who had been severely scarred as a child because a dog had attacked her face. And she said, thank you. She said, because you did this, I don't have to do it. And I said, what do you mean? And she said, I was going to go in for like my 5th surgery to try to make my face look better. And she said, I don't think I have to do that now. I just need to start loving it. And I had a teenager contact me and say, how can you call yourself beautiful when you don't feel beautiful? And so you're part of something wonderful, and your contribution to this, hopefully, is going to be far-reaching. I know that was a very long answer to a question, but I got to say what I wanted to say. Other questions or yes?